to threaten it again, but there is a lurker there in position enough. Meanwhile, Irradiate's going off everywhere. Defiler getting off a Dark Swarm before he gets killed. So Flash, meanwhile, losing all of his forces there at the lower 12 o'clock. That's not very good. I think he should have been able to do better than that. But oh, Jaedong just holding. That's what he's going to do. He's going to use those Hydras. It's a very decent tech switch because he's actually not gone for Ultras at all. And that's exactly, it's a more low econ build. You don't need as much economy because the bases he's lost. If he had gone for Ultras, he would have been screwed. It actually isn't going to go for an attack now. Engage those Vultures and Science Vessels with Lurkers and Hydra. He's going to force those Science Vessels all the way back. It's nothing but a few Vultures and Marines to defend. Very beautiful Dark Swarms. Now the Hydra is going to be able to plant them down alongside those Lurkers. Some Lurkers do go down though. So we're going to see now overall what these Hydras and Lurkers manage to do. Lurkers pushing in pretty badly. Now on the other side, Flash is actually going to use his Science Vessel Medic Marine group to move towards one of the Jaedong's base, while Jaedong moves towards his own natural at the 9 o'clock. Flash hasn't been taking too much damage at that position so far. Now is actually going to move towards the lower 12 o'clock again. Jaedong going to engage with Hydras on the other side. There are some Science Vessels in position. And Science Vessels actually engaging for those Hydras. Flash not moving those Science Vessels far away just in time. Losing some Science Vessels there and getting something critically damaged. Losing several Science Vessels. Now just going to probably lose even more. Oh man, Flash. Another one. He had 7 or 8 Science Vessels. Lost so many. Really perfect switch there overall by Jaedong. I mean, sure, he sacrifices some forces overall, but seriously, a good tech switch. I've been seeing more and more Zerg use this. I'm very interesting in that they skip the Ultralisk, I'm sorry, and go for Hydras instead, which is much more mineral intensive. That's why you got to get those early bases much earlier, but it's a lot less gas intensive. And much more micro-intensive, actually. So if Jaedong had gone, I think I've already said this, but if Jaedong had gone for the Ultralisks, with the amount of economic damage that Flash did to him at the time, would have killed him at this point. He just wouldn't have been able to go that. A lot of Scourge in the air, meanwhile, for Jaedong. He's going to try to go for the finishing blow on those Science Vessels because he knows his damage credit fuel him a lot. There are some mines there. Jaedong doing a pretty good job of splitting up, just sacrificing some Zergans and Hydras. That Irradiate's going off, and Jaedong doing a pretty good job of killing all of his Irradiated Hydras just before they manage to kill off the entire group. So that's a pretty good job overall for him there. Mine going off, killing more Hydras, forcing Jaedong back. So Jaedong still running a little bit behind. Look at the guy, how focused he is. Flash also on the other side. Knows he has a slight advantage there. And losing even more Science Vessels. Scourge flying everywhere! Oh! 4 or 5 Science Vessels trying to get any more Radiates on those Defilers. But overall, that's overall what Flash hasn't done, is keep his Science Vessels alive. And if he continues to lose them, Jaedong might have a chance. I've seen players. This map is so unpredictable in that overall, this matchup, and especially on this map, is so unpredictable. Even more sets of being lost. This can be so unpredictable on this map. I've seen players come back from the depths of hell itself to win in this game. It's absolutely amazing. And now we're going to see whether Jaedong manages to pull that off. I actually think that it was Savior playing against a Terran, Really, I believe it was, and Really had it won. He had it won. Just, yeah. And Savior, and he lost. Savior won it in the end. It's weird. Now Flash again gonna fly in Science Vessels into a bad position with Hydrask are ready to meet him. Just very large number of Hydrask alongside the Lurkers. Hydrask are, of course, rather weak to Medic Marines, so he has to be very careful how they engage those fire bats. We're going to have to run away. Decent play going off in all those forces, and again, those Hydrask are going to be able to engage, force those Science Vessels back. Oh man, Flash doing a very dangerous job irradiating as well as he can, while just risking getting shot down by those Hydrask by using those Radiates. So Jaedong's, I think, has slowly but surely actually come back into this game somehow. He's not really done any economic damage. What he's done is keep Flash's troop count very low. Flash is still mining from 4 bases, so wow, I'm not even sure why. Oh, and more Science Vessels are going down. He's been forcing Flash to use so much gas on those Science Vessels that he really shouldn't have had to. Just Flash should have had over 10 Science Vessels at this point, flying around, irradiating everything, as he's doing right here. Now the Defilers are going to move in. Going to see the Dark Swarm, more of the Plague. There are a bunch of Plague troops there. They're going to lose their life fairly soon. This Hydra's going to be able to engage those and take those all out. Science Vessels still flying on, trying to support, and all getting taken down. The last Science Vessel also. Oh! Flash still has 3 flying around everywhere, but now Jaedong is actually knocking on the door here at this 9 o'clock natural expansion of his. And there are some Science Vessels there, trying to irradiate those Lurkers, just nothing but a few Medic Marines, and Hydra are actually going to get through and penetrate this, and those on the other side, also Jaedong going to see what actually moves in from both positions. Flash still trying to produce as many troops troops as he can. On the other side, Jaedong again moving out with such a large number of Hydras and Defilers and Krakens and Lurkers alongside Spider-Man's not being planted in time by those Vultures. Now again, Jaedong is going to move in. Going to see whether he goes for a pincer attack or not. There are some Vultures to help those Medic Marines to engage them. Some Overlords as well to try to spot Dark Swarms going off. Now this Hydra is going to be able to defend themselves pretty well. Now it's going to be in trouble. There are no Fire Bats. Oh, Science Vessel, the command center being floated by Flash. So now Flash, she's 9 o'clock, has been completely penetrated. Now he's in a lot of trouble. His main is mined out. His natural is mined out. He only has those 2 bases mining at this point. So he's in a very bad trouble. He only has 1 base mining. Now he's going to have to defend as well as he can. Putting down a bunker, trying to hold this. That's what he needs to do. He's lost that 1 base. On the other side, he has 1 Marine surrounded by medics trying to survive. That's not going to work out for him, unfortunately. Still trying to irradiate as many forces as he can, but it's not well enough. Losing the command center. Jeez. Shouldn't have lost that. Should have floated that a little bit more away. Some scans going off. And I think at this point, Flash might have actually lost this. I don't know how the hell he did it. Now forcing to use all those plague troops. They get killed instantly to fight. Also pulling off SCVs to engage in battle. Has those Science Vessels. Some still alive, but he should have had like close to 20. Now he knows he's lost this. Look at him. He's tearing up. He knows this is it. Jaedong has come in. Flash is pushing everything in with Science Vessels, everything, trying to do as well as he can, but that's going to be it. Flash is crying there. GG. Once again, we see this happen. Flash, oh man. And Jaedong, man of the hour. Oh, yeah. How did he manage to win that? Somebody explain to me. But the more I see ZVTs on Rush Hour, it's like if the Terran doesn't finish it in the first 15 minutes, the first 20 minutes, he's dead. If he doesn't manage to finish in the first 15 minutes, he's screwed. He's gonna get kicked, gonna get totally. Well, you saw what happened. So Flash, yeah, honestly, I mean, I gotta admit, it's a lot to ask of the guy. I mean, getting a reverse all kill for his own team. Honestly, you don't want to have to pit in Flash having to put that mass amount of responsibility on his shoulders. So KTF, mind you, managing a pretty decent job of actually getting to this point, but running away with disappointment. But, you know, they shouldn't hit themselves over the head too much. They still have a chance at the Pro League overall. The 4th round of the Pro League is going to be coming up fairly soon. But now Hwaseung Oz is in the finals. They are going to face off against CJ Entis, which are first place in the Winners League and have been just a revelation overall. But now the KTF team are going to go there and bow, and we're going to see those hopefully those embarrassing mascots. We're not going to see them for a little while longer, mind you. KTF, seriously, guys, I love you guys. I love your shirts. I love the orange, the black, and white. Get rid of the fucking mascots. Seriously. Get rid of the friggin' mascots. Seriously. I can partially stand the SKT1 one. Partially. A little bit. But yours? Hell no. So now Hwaseung Oz, the winners, are going to bow down, so look forward to commentating some of that. I'm sorry that all of this comes out so late, but just been immensely busy, no internet access, and just a lot of fatigue and overall tiredness. I've been studying, and just life sometimes just doesn't let you do what you want to do, you know? So, WeCAF Oz, or Hwaseung Oz, against CJ Entis in the Winners League Finals. Look forward to seeing that. GG, guys, ranching out.